If you happen to be a super green tree hugger like me and you want to join the Android Nation, then you're going to want to check out our Samsung Replenish review. This Sprint phone is constructed of over 80% recycled materials and features recycled plastic throughout. So it is ideal for somebody who likes to recycle. This is also one of Sprint's cheaper phones, coming in at $10 a month, and Sprint's telling us that this phone will pay for itself within 5 months. Though keep in mind that's the base plan, and you're going to want to add extra data, especially since this is an Android 2.2 phone with full access to the Android market and Google connectivity. A few things about the Replenish: it has a 2.8-inch QVGA screen. It's definitely not the best display on the market. It's touch though, and we get a touch screen in conjunction with a full QWERTY BlackBerry style keyboard, which we liked better than a BlackBerry keyboard because the keys were elongated and they were easier for my large thumbs to type. We also have a strip of Android buttons here. We have menu, home, back, and search. They're all tangible, and this is the most buttons we've seen on a candy bar style Android phone in who knows when. A few other architectural traits for convenience: we have a camera button and a voice command button, in addition to a 3.5mm audio jack and volume rocker. The rest is kind of very Android similar, but on the back you'll notice a piddly dink little 2-megapixel camera that is devoid of a flash. We don't have a front-facing camera. Let's just talk about the image quality right now. Image quality, suitable for text messaging. Video quality, very suitable for text messaging. That's about it. If we were to designate some alliteration for the image quality and video quality, it would be a prodigious pixelated party of epic proportions. But that's not all, folks. The Samsung Replenish has a pretty piss-poor battery life. There was some alliteration there too. For some reason, this phone has bad cell standby problems and phone standby problems. If you look at the battery life, that's what chomps the most of it, so it's going to need at least a charge a day. Call quality was good, no major problems making or receiving calls with this phone. On the hardware end of the spectrum, this has 250 megabytes of RAM. It also has Bluetooth 2.1, Wi-Fi, and it has an accelerometer for advanced gaming, which is great. So if you're a multimedia fan, this phone is going to act just like an regular Android phone with a much smaller screen and poorer resolution. Now, one thing to note is that this phone only has 2 gigabytes of micro SD storage out of the box, and it has an upgradable micro SD card slot that can go up to 32 gigabytes. Other than that, I'm going to grab my Birkenstocks and take you by the hand into the field of dreams with the Samsung Replenish. Here we go with the Samsung Replenish super green phone. And we get a touchscreen on top here, the 2.8-inch touchscreen. So actually sensitivity is not bad. Typical Android action, tap to add widgets, etc. And we get the drop-down menu here, Android drop-down menu, and the applications menu. But then we're also going to go to Sprint IDs. Hey, Sprint IDs, okay. So I've downloaded a couple, and you can only be on the EVDO network to download them. I downloaded pretty much the polar opposites, the Big Apple and Go Green. We're in the Go Green one right now. As you can see here, it adds Tree Hugger, THTV, Green Biz, iRecycle, and it has kind of a green shopping center, organic t-shirts, etc., clothing. So this is a totally green theme, and this is part of the Sprint ID pack. You could download a bunch of different themes, basically. So we're going to go to the Big Apple now, and this is how Sprint IDs transition. They're basically profiles like HTC Sense, only they're kind of more specific, catered to specific types of users, like the New York sports teams fan, my arch nemesis, the New York Rangers. There's Giants, Jets, so you can follow your favorite New York sports teams. But one other thing we wanted to show you is the fact that this phone can handle 3D gaming, even with its basic screen and its mediocre hardware. It really did not hiccup handling 3D gaming. So let's talk about our InfoSync diagnosis with the Samsung Replenish. I think Samsung is headed in the right direction. I love the fact that there is an 80% recycled phone out there, because something that disgusts me is the fact that there's a new Android phone out every 2 weeks that's not made out of recyclable material, that is inevitably piling up in our landfills and our dumpsters. So, on one hand, this is a great, you kind of feel good about buying this phone. On the other hand, it really cannot match the performance powerhouses. It's just kind of a niche phone. It's for those who are super green, super earth conscious, or wanting to kind of get into that environment and that mindset. And the Sprint ID Green pack helps with that. Other than that, if we can see a super performance phone that is made of 80% recycled material or more, I think I would definitely spring for one of those. But for now, if you want a basic Android phone that is green, the Samsung Replenish is a great option. For our full review, go to infosyncworld.com. Until next time, I'm Mike Perlman, and I'm going to go hug a tree.